Sophie the Shadow Hunter, and today I'm doing my November TBR. It is November 1st. I don't know if I've ever filmed my TBR on the first day of the month. I normally probably do it before or shortly after, so I'm glad to be getting this done now. So let's get started. I'd love to know all the books you guys plan to read in the month of November down below. Let's get started. So the first book I'm reading for the month of November is Hotel in Shadow Lake, a novel by Danielle Tully. This book sounds so great. I just started reading it today. And I'm just a couple pages into it, but it's already going to be so good I can't wait. I got this from Page Habit. And I'll read you what it says. Family secrets never stay buried forever. Maya Weisenberg thought she had accepted the disappearance of her grandmother Martha, the woman who raised her in Germany, her best friend and a storyteller of spellbinding mystical fairy tales. But when her grandmother's body is found decades later, pristinely preserved in the mountain of upstate New York, Maya begins to question everything. Who was this woman? Who made her leave Germany? And what were her ties to the captivating yet chilling Montgomery Hotel in the site of her death? As Maya seeks answers, she finds herself sidetracked by her own assumed identity and how much it enchants the charming heir of Montgomery dynasty. She soon discovers that the best way to truth about her grandmother might be surrendering herself to the majestic Montgomery Hotel, the strange family that owns it, and its spirits that live on the deep surrounding wilderness. Danielle Tully's sweeping atmospheric duet will take you on a journey from 1930s Germany to the haunting fortress of America today, revealing her family's secrets that span decades across oceans. Hotel in Shadow Lake is a stirring, satisfying read. This book sounds amazing, and I can't wait to read it. It's a really short book. It's got beautiful, ruffled pages, which I love it. So, next I have a big clunker here, The History of Obsession by Klaus P. Fisher. The History of an Obsession, German Judophobia, and the Holocaust. So this is a great big book. I know I probably shouldn't be putting it on it, so I'm trying to read fast. But it's the type of book I like, so I can hopefully get through it fast. So this is Klaus P. Fisher, the author of Nazi Germany, A New History, which Walter Lecker praised as the best volume history of the Third Reich available. In his follow-up to Nazi Germany, A New History, Fisher traces the long history of Judophobia in German culture from the Middle Ages to the present, including its Christian and xenophobic social and biological racial strains. Fisher writes with a clear mastery of both primary and secondary sources, synthesizing a wide spectrum of literature into a fine scholarly work with highly recommended. This book sounds great. I can't wait to read it. If you guys have read these books, please leave a comment down below. This book I got from Half Price Books about a month or so ago. Judith Kerr, Small Person Far Away. She wrote When Hitler Stole a Pink Rabbit, and she also wrote a couple other books. And I think this one is just another little book that she wrote about her life growing up in World War II and the Holocaust. It says, I don't want to go back to Berlin. Berlin is where Anna lived before Hitler, when she was still a German child, before she spoke a word of English, before her family had all become refugees, long before her happy new existence in London. But Mama is there dangerously ill. Anna's first to go back, with questions of life and death, to face all the fears and discover the past which she has so long shut away. Judith Kerr was born in Berlin and left Germany in 1933 to escape the Nazis. Her novels are based on her own experience. And next I have All But My Life by Gerda Weissman Klein. It says, Gerda Weissman moves you not just because the story she can tell is so horrific. It is the passion which she looked through all horror and found a life felt in basic goodness and humanity. All of My Life is filled with wonderful acts of decency and normalcy, even as she describes 3 years in labor camps and 3 months of forced winter march from Germany to Czechoslovakia. I can't wait to read this book. This last book clunker I have to read is K.L., The History of the Nazi Concentration Camps by Nicholas Washman. It says, in landmark work of history, Nicholas Washman offers an unprecedented account of the Nazi concentration camps from their inception in 1933 through their demise. 70 years ago, in the spring of 1945, the Third Reich has been studied in more depth than virtually any other period in history. Yet until now, there has been no history of the camp system that tells the full story of its broad development and the everyday experiences of its inhabitants, both perpetrators and victims, and all those living in what Prime Levy called the gray zone. And K.L. Washman fills the glaring gap in our understanding. He not only synthesizes a new generation of scholarly work, much of it untranslated and unknown outside Germany, but he also presents startling revelations based on many years of archival research about the functioning and scope of the camp system, examining close-up life and death inside the camps and adopting a wider lens to show how the system was shaped by changing political, legal, social, and economic and military forces. Watchmen produced an unfolded picture of Nazi regime and its concentration camps, and we have never seen before. Williams' ambitious work of deep importance, KL, is destined to be a classic in the history of the 20th century. This book sounds amazing and I can't wait to read it. It's only under 700 pages, so a little over 600 pages. So we'll see how fast I can get through this book. I hope to read all these books quickly and get to an extra because I have to read 22 more books to complete my goal. I'd love to see how you guys are doing in the comments down below. Please be sure to like this video, and I'll see you guys next time in our video. Goodbye.